Hello everyone, I'm Meteorologist Charlie Ironmonger. Thank you so much for joining me today for your 10 a.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. Now we've got news out of Craven County where, two people again have been arrested for safecracking. Craven County deputies say they received a report of a theft from a home on Catfish Lake Road on December 1st. After an investigation, deputies identified 42-year-old Randy Boyce Jr. and 43-year-old Rochelle Adams as the suspects. Now, warrants say Boyce and Adams opened a safe inside the home with a stolen key. On Friday, Edenton police helped arrest Boyce. Now, deputies say Adams went to the magistrate's office to post Boyce's bond, but was arrested without incident. Now, Boyce and Adams were charged with safecracking, exploitation of the elderly, larceny after breaking and entering, and felony conspiracy. They were both booked in the Chowan County jail, each under a $100,000 bond. And now we want to bring some good news to you, and that is a missing person has been found safe. Now, 31-year-old Alexis Corey was last seen yesterday after she was reported missing overnight, according to deputies. But deputies now say that she has been found safe and is also 7 months pregnant. So again, good news there. Alexis Corey found safe, all good. Now, we do need to talk about some of the news coming out of Washington, where President Trump is shifting his focus amongst some infighting within the Republican Party. NBC's Peter Alexander has more from Washington.
President Trump, for the first time since the summer, is hitting the road to tout his economic agenda and announcing a new move to help some of his key supporters, a $12 billion aid package for farmers, paid for by tariff revenues.
They want to just have a level playing field.
The president is blaming his predecessor for challenges facing farmers, but many have been squeezed by Trump's trade war, with foreign markets for their products restricted and prices for equipment rising. Consumers have also been concerned about prices, especially for groceries, which have gotten increasingly expensive in recent years. Nearly a year into President Trump's term, the price of eggs, a key Trump campaign point, has gone down, but the cost of other items like beef and orange juice is up. In a recent NBC News poll, 66% of Americans believe the administration has fallen short of expectations on inflation and the cost of living. Democrats are trying to capitalize.
Donald Trump didn't do a damn thing to lower the high cost of living. Why? Because they don't give a damn about everyday Americans.
After election losses this fall, President Trump said his party needed to talk more about affordability, but since then has repeatedly dismissed it.
Affordability is a hoax that was started by Democrats.
Yesterday, again blaming Democrats.
Democrats caused the affordability problem, and we're the ones that are fixing it.
At that same appearance, the president getting questioned on another key issue facing his administration, those September strikes against an alleged drug smuggling boat in the Caribbean, after saying he'd be fine with releasing video of the controversial second strike that killed survivors of the first.
Whatever they have, we'd certainly release, no problem.
The president was asked about it yesterday, now deferring to his defense secretary.
Mr. President, you said you would have no problem with releasing the full video of that strike on September 2nd off the coast of Venezuela. Secretary Hegseth now says...
You said that. I didn't say that. Whatever Hegseth wants to do is okay with me.
And again, that was Peter Alexander reporting. We now want to turn to your weather forecast. It was pretty cool to see the flakes come down last night, but now we are again transitioning into sunnier weather. Still going to be cold today, but we are looking at certainly more sunshine than what we had yesterday. Here's a look at what we've got outside right now across Greenville at Pitt Greenville Airport. 32 degrees, still sitting at freezing, but it feels like 24. That's due to the northerly breeze right now that's blowing in at currently 9 miles an hour in central Pitt County. Lots of sunshine, though. No rain showers coming down today. No snow flurries coming down today. We again are looking dry from here on out. It does look like we'll see a little bit more cloud cover trying to roll in later on this afternoon. But those clouds, again, going to be passing, not sticking around too long, leaving us again with another round of some sunshine coming up for tomorrow. And again, tomorrow afternoon, another round of cloud cover rolls overhead. We won't see raindrops return to the east until possibly Friday, but I think more so into next week. The forecast is looking pretty dry for the rest of this week and heading into the upcoming weekend. Air temperatures, though, right now, chilly, to say the least. We've got air temps in the upper 20s across Roanoke Rapids as well as Ahoskie. We're still at or below freezing for Washington, Plymouth, Williamston, Greenville, Goldsboro, Rocky Mount. Still, again, it's a hefty chunk of eastern North Carolina dealing with the freeze. But everyone will warm up into the upper 30s, low 40s later on this afternoon. Certainly cooler than where we were yesterday. But we do have warmer weather on the way coming up tomorrow and the day after tomorrow. Winds will need to shift to northerly winds today. Again, going to be keeping us chilly. 40 degrees for your high. Hit that around 3 p.m. coming up this afternoon. Then we will be back down below freezing as we head towards 7, 8, and 9 p.m. That's kind of our transition point. Early tomorrow morning, waking up back in the upper 20s. Going to be a cold start to the day, but it's December. Here we are. This is the meteorological winter for us. It is going to be cold, but it's supposed to be this time of year. Maybe not quite this cold, but you know we'll take it because it gives us an opportunity to perhaps entertain maybe a chance of an opportunity for a white Christmas. Now, next week, I do think, again, we will see another opportunity for some snow. At this point, doesn't really look like anything's going to be coming Sunday or Tuesday as far as those potential flakes are concerned. But middle Wednesday, Thursday, possibly Friday of next week, we could be looking at another low pressure system rolling across the area, giving us that opportunity for a few more flakes to come down. That's all we have time for today's 10 a.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. I want to thank you all so much for joining me. We'll be back with more news and weather coming up at the top of the hour. Until then, have a fantastic rest of your Tuesday.